Now you understand, you see the relationship within yourself with eyes unclouded. You see where you have been spending most of your time. You see by your unwillingness to acknowledge the existence of the dark, you have created a dualistic experience within yourself. None of those feelings existed in the kingdom, and yet your perception of life outside the kingdom indeed now includes fear. You see by using the very qualities of life that bring you joy and sharing them with those aspects that are in a lack of joy, you heal the separation. A new journey then begins now for each of you in this room and reading these words. For it is the masters who understand that your soul nature has changed since you left home. The qualities of God or Goddess, Mother or Father while in the kingdom only embraced the light. For they do not know fear, for they are never experience life as being separate. They do not know the room of the dark, but they accept it as real for you. They know of your reaction to leaving home. Facing the void itself brought up many new feelings for all of creation. They continue to love you in the same fashion that you received that love when you were in the kingdom. But now to remind you that love doesn't come from them, but they now are within you as that love. Love and fear. How it is that you create cooperation and understanding between the dark and the light. The love and the fear. Why would it be that the freedom is in the room of the dark? What is waiting for you in that room? What would spending more time in that room do for your own personal freedom? Can you feel the joy in serving fear with love? For in that way, we have hinted that when we left the kingdom you were no longer a contained, grand consciousness. You shattered into billions of fragments of yourself. And all those different aspects experienced a reflection of its own self unique to itself. Which to your mind, it asks what kind of God would wish that on anyone. And yet, God or Goddess simply asked, how might we know a love that is not contained or controlled to be fulfilling? How would our consciousness expand, outside the safe parameters of the kingdom? So, it is to be this clear now. Can it also be your joy to become conscious of all your feelings and begin to take responsibility for how it is that you want to feel? This will challenge your allegiance to joy itself. Acknowledging your polarized, internal relationship will expand your experience that then allows for ecstatic, joyful states of consciousness to become your reality. Are we ready yet? Can we wait? The clock is ticking. Can we wait any longer? Indeed not. Indeed not. For what else is there to do? It is simply to enjoy everything. To taste everything. To stop what you are doing in any way that diminishes your exquisite, blissful, ecstatic relationship with physical reality and turn it into a joyful relationship. You will look vain. Too bad. It's not your problem. You are the one with the smile on your face. It is not your problem. Let those that insist on playing in duality go. Let them. They will come to you when they are ready. They will come to you when they are pleading, how do we get out of this pain, how do we get out of this misery? And you will give your allegiance to joy. So, are we clear tonight? Are we clear? Is this something that you truly want in your life? For you can have it. It does not require struggle. It doesn't need to be difficult. You already are making it difficult. Denying you joy equals difficulties. Your joy will not conform to anything that is not based on honoring the joy itself. We are using this term joy instead of the word divinity. For you take that word, scramble it up with all your relationships to that word that have nothing to do with joy. With others we will use the term divinity to spark interest, but with this group it is all about the joy. It is. So, how do we serve you in other ways, in more personal ways? Sit with this a little bit. A lot has been stirred up here tonight. We will warn you, there will be a little detoxing here, and we know for many of you you are sick and tired of this. So drink lots of water. Lots of water. A gallon a day. Bring in the gallon to your unjoyful occupations and joyfully detox yourself. Or stay at home and drink all the water you want and be in bliss. Could it be this simple? What would you have to trust? We know all of you here tonight and many reading these words would enjoy having more abundance, money. So if you want more of this abundance to come into your life, then it is to have a healthy relationship with how money does come to you. Money comes to you when you relate to money as being a reflection of your joy. Stop labeling it with all the conditions and beliefs you have about it. Give it up. It is just a form of exchange, but in duality there are some who get it, and the rest of you have to fight over the scraps. And that feels like what? For God or Goddess, all that is joy. And when you want that to be in your life, they ask, may we be in your life? There was one commandment given to Moses that he forgot to write down. Laughter, go play my children. But when you are in duality, you do not hear that voice, you hear a condemning, authoritarian father. So, it is now time to hear the new voice that has nothing to do with judgment and nothing to do with blame. It all will change. It asks of you to open the door to the dark rooms, to be a frequent visitor, because you will learn that is also your joy to share love with fear. For the love that you are cannot be contained in the room of the light. It cannot be contained in any room, and if you try to contain it, your body will tell you, this is hurting containing this joy. It must flow, expand, and be expressed.